Happy Sankranthi to everybody. ಆದಷ್ಟು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, but I have to go back to English just to be comfortable. I have a pleasure to introduce to you one of our good friend, Mr. Nikhil. But before I introduce Nikhil, I just wanted to give some background on what we are trying to do here. We started this journey about a year back. Saritaka had organized our KJNC first meeting in Cupertino, Sunnyvale Park area, and we have completed 1 year. A round of applause to that. And coming back to this special talk, there couldn't be a special day like this better for the event to talk about Surya Namaskara and benefits of Surya Namaskara. And we've tried to do this to add a little bit of value and color to the event, where we invite a guest speaker to come and talk about. Nikhil, I met Nikhil a couple of months back. He does conduct Surya Namaskar sessions in one of temples in Milpitas. So when we requested him to come and talk, he has graciously accepted our invitation. Bandu maatadke oppkondidare. So please give a round of applause to Nikhil. And they say it's very powerful, and there is a lot of power when you practice what you preach. And we have a gentleman with us who's been practicing Surya Namaskar for last 30 years. And that is tremendous to me to invite Mr. Nikhil to come and talk about Surya Namaskar and benefits of Surya Namaskar. So he will give a talk about 10 minutes is the time slot, and 5 minutes are open for questions if you want to take up some questions from audience. Nikhil, round of applause.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much, Vaibhav, for the gracious introduction. I mean, I don't know whether I really deserve it or not, and thank you for the cordial invitation. It's my honor and privilege to be here. And as Vaibhav said, I mean, there could be no other day in a year where we worship Surya as closely as Makar Sankranthi. And also there is other day where we actually give something called Bhoga to Surya, which is called Ratha Saptami. That is a very closely knit day for Surya. So, I mean, I've been conducting these sessions at Milpitas temples, couple of temples, Sai temple and the Veda temple for last 2 years. I grew up with Surya Namaskar. And somehow I was a little fortunate. I grew up in a town where physical exercise and physical fitness is the prime. If you don't go to school, that's fine. You should come to the akhada. So that kind of a culture you grew up. And then I got introduced to this fantastic exercise when I was in 6 years, when I really didn't have any motivation to do this exercise. And all of a sudden in 2011, I grew up, I mean, I came up with the thought like, okay, I know this exercise, so let's take it to the next level. I keep on adding things and keep on adding repetitions. And by June of 2013, I was doing almost about 456 repetitions every day. And it was phenomenal. I never felt like I'm doing something or I'm stressing out myself, nothing. I mean, it's one of that exercise which really doesn't stress you out. It creates a lot of dopamine, but it doesn't stress you out. The way the 12 positions are designed, they basically negate the stress that is created by the previous position. And at the end of the 12 position, you come out all rejuvenated, all fresh, and your brain is so happy, you said, okay, let's do one more repetition. So what is this all about? Where this exercise is coming from? So we printed a quick deck, 4 slides. I'll just quickly touch base on that. So this is a very ancient form of exercise. I mean, as with many other Indian cultural things, we really cannot trace back who invented this, but there are so many references in our ancient literatures. So it is a part of Hatha Yoga. So basically, let me explain it to you what is Hatha Yoga. So Hatha Yoga is a combination and it's a technique to align yourself with your source. So Ha is basically sun, Tha is moon, and yoga is the alignment. So when I say yoga, I have 3 things with me. My whole existence is basically my body, my mind, and then my energy. So my body is an accumulation of the earth. Whatever is in the earth is what I accumulated, that's my body. Chandra is a karak of my mind, and that is the Tha. And Surya is the energy. So if all these 3 things are together, if all these 3 things are aligned, I mean that's a basically alignment with the universal energy. So that's the basic principle of Hatha Yoga. And there are so many references. This exercise has been taught even to Prabhu Ramachandra before he went on to his final fight with Ravana and all that stuff. So it's a fantastic thing. This thing has been selling in the market for 5,000 years, 10,000 years. So people have seen value in it, is what my whole idea is. Next thing, there are certain benefits, physical benefits, mental benefits. This is one exercise which will work out 97% of your muscles, which is a fantastic thing. I mean, I don't see any other exercise which can work out 97% of the muscles and muscle groups in your body in one repetition. So that's a phenomenal thing. It will give you something called sound sleep. And when I say sound sleep, everybody will say, I'm anyway having sound sleep. But when you start doing this exercise, when I started doing this exercise rigorously, that time I realized the definition of a sound sleep. And it's a real sound sleep, and it's your body will wake up at 4 o'clock and it will ask for this exercise. So that's the beauty of this exercise. Improved blood circulation, enhanced oxygen levels, these are certain physical benefits. But at a mental level, it has certain benefits such as mindfulness. So this exercise has been designed in such a way that in every position of all the 12 positions, you will focus on certain parts of your bodies. You will focus on certain chakras of your bodies. So the chakras is, I don't mean to complicate the whole topic with the kids and all, just to simplify things, my body is a combination of 7 major chakras. And these 12 positions are designed in such a way that in each position, we focus on a certain chakra. So it leads to a state called mindfulness. These days, you must have heard the term mindfulness being used right and left. People have developed their own processes and own methods and own ways to be mindful. But this is an ancient way of being mindful. And how is it? I'll give you a simple thing. There is a recent research, they say that your mind can only remember 4 things at a time. And this is outstanding. That's the biological limit of a mind. So in Surya Namaskara, we have actually capitalized that limitation. So in every position, we will remember 4 things. Basically the position name, the Surya name, the chakra name, and each chakra has its own color. So once we occupy all these 4 working memory registers, there is really no biological power left to think about something else. Some of the people in some of my previous sessions, people have been coming and we have been doing this exercise rigorously. So at a certain point of time, I do this, a little test with them. When we are kind of doing like 6 repetitions and 8 repetitions, and then all of a sudden I will ask you your name, and I see a lot of people, they say, oh, what did you ask? So that's awesome. I mean, that's a good test that you even forgot your name. Rather you are surprised, skeptical, why are you asking me name? But it is the point is, I mean, all of your entire working memory was used. And there was really no space left for you to think about something else. So this is the most important benefit that I would see from this exercise. And simple things, being a capitalist, you don't need any instrument. In a 7 feet by 2 feet space, you can easily perform this exercise. Howsoever number you can, there is no upper limit to it. It's only up to you how much time you are left with. So I think that was I'll stop here and I'll take a breather. I'll have any questions if you have.
So to do like 100 how fast? You do 12 first.
That's a good question actually. That's a good question. So as I said, for numbers is a paper tiger. Number is a paper tiger. I mean, we'll do it in 2 forms: the meditative form and the aerobic form. And Vaibhav knows probably, he attended this session where we did 108 repetitions. I think Supriya, you also. So, I mean, if you ask them, they will say it's not that difficult.
No, I will say.
Okay. So it takes about 8 minutes to do 24 repetitions. So if I multiply it by 4, it will make it 96 repetitions in about 32 minutes. So maybe in 40-45 minutes, you will easily end up doing 108 repetitions, which is like a good way to start a day. Sorry? You don't need gym. You don't need any apparatus. You don't need anything, any equipment, no membership fees, nothing. And wherever you go, yeah.
So there are many popular trainers about Surya Namaskara. So but all those popular have little differences in variation. Is that okay, or is there a right thing or a wrong thing?
That's again a good question. I would say there is no better teacher in the world other than you yourself. If you see a value in it, then that's it. I mean, there is no right or wrong way to do things. See, the thing is, we have not used this body in that particular fashion for last like 30 years or so. So it's a new thing for the body. It's a transformation for the body. So it's not possible that you will get all the positions in the exact order and exact sequence. It's okay. It takes time. And my experience with this is, I mean, if it feels good to you, I mean, I have seen people who can't even bend on their first class. Like, they have become so rigid that they have not used their spine in like 10, 15 years in that way. So they say like, I can't touch my feet. That's okay. I mean, everybody doesn't have to be able to touch their feet on the day one. It will happen. The point is, the change should be gradual and it should not be abrupt. I have seen people will come and then they'll say, okay, let's do 24 repetitions. Wow. You are using a thing that has not been used for the last 10 years for 24 repetitions, and then for the rest of the week, you will start thinking, what did I do to myself? I can't walk. Oh, I have 2 legs. I have 2 arms, but they don't move. So that's not the way. I mean, introduce the change gradually, and it will happen to you, is what my understanding of that. But there is certainly no right or wrong way. Any other questions? Yeah.
When's the best time to practice?
Sorry?
What's the best time to practice? You said early morning.
Best time to practice.
Yes. Best time to do any kind of exercise or even meditation is 4 o'clock in the morning. This is the time when the earth is at the most satisfactory level. The satisfactory level of earth and the environment is the highest. So we can call that time, which is called the Brahma Muhurta, which is basically, it's the most auspicious time of the earth, wherein all bad energies, all chaotic energies have calmed down, and it's the beginning of new thing. So 4 o'clock in the morning is the best time to do things. If you can do it, that's outstanding. For a few people, 4 o'clock maybe a little too early, but 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. But morning is a good time to do Surya Namaskara. Why? Because Surya Namaskara is all about the core. And doing this exercise on an empty stomach is definitely advisable. So in the evening, I don't think we have really used our system at least a couple of times, and then we don't want to mess with it again. Good question. Any other question? Yeah.
So there is no warm-up before you just start this?
For just like anything else, you need a warm-up. So look at it this way. The muscles that I'm carrying are basically like batteries. You keep your apparatus in a cupboard or a drawer for a few days, it loses its charge. Muscles are exactly like that. You don't use them, you basically lose them. So if you want to start using it, you definitely need a warm-up. And it's just to make sure that the energy starts flowing through those muscle groups and joints, and then that's it. That's all about it.
That 7 chakras, in the class you had explained like each chakra position and that's some significance of that. If you could tell that in brief. I mean,
We have it kind of. We have the
Yeah.
chakras.
7 chakra name aside.
Well, absolutely.
Whenever we are doing the exercise, you said, I'm sorry, I forgot the chakra.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm not able to say you were recording with each parts of the body.
That's correct.
So
Yeah.
you can explain that.
What is the significance of these chakras?
Sure. So, chakra is a conceptual thing. It's a part of subtle body. And what they say is, we have 3 nadis. Ida, Pingala and Sushumna are the 3 nadis. So, Sushumna is a central path that flows through our spine all the way from the Muladhara chakra to the Ajna chakra. That's the flow of Sushumna nadi. And then we have Ida and Pingala. So I'll give you a quick example. If you stand with your eyes closed and just in a pranamasana, just stand. Don't do anything. You will figure out that there are 2 things in your body, and your energies will constantly rotating around your spine. And when I say chakra, these are the touch points. So what they have, to give a bit better pictorial of what the chakra is, they are considered to be, the nadis are considered to be the 2 long snakes. They revolve around your Sushumna nadi and all throughout the body. And these are the touch points where these 2 chakras, 2 snakes touch each other, are called the chakras. These are the energy centers. And these are, in physical world, how we can look at it, is these are the groups of the blood veins. They carry certain organs. So when I say Anahat chakra, so Anahat chakra is basically controlling, it's a group of blood veins that control the flow that goes to my heart. And Anahat chakra belongs to heart. When I say Vishuddhi chakra, which is at my throat, which controls the blood veins, they provide power to my lungs and respiratory system. So that becomes my Vishuddhi chakra. Same thing with Anahat chakra, Ajna chakra. Ajna chakra is basically my frontal lobe, which basically helps me make the decisions and guide my limbs. Same thing, other thing we can think of is Manipur chakra, which is exactly at the close to the navel of the body, and it controls most of the stomach organs, liver, spine. Then there is a Swadhisthana chakra, which is a reproductive center of us, which is the center of innovation for us. So basically what happens is, in Surya Namaskara, the idea is like this. If you are driving in a car, I'll give you a metaphor. If you are driving in a car, if you are looking straight, you will go straight. And if you are looking at something, you will naturally go in that direction. So that's the chitta, that's the attention part of it. So the whole objective of Surya Namaskara is to bring your attention or bring your chitta on certain parts of your body. And when I say we do, let's say in Pranamasana, we say we focus on Anahata chakra. Is we intentionally focus our attention towards our heart. In the next position, we do Hasta Uttanasana, we focus on Vishuddhi chakra. So intentionally we focus our attention to our throat. If attention is there, my body will know what to do about it. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay. I think a common perception is a human character is designed or decided based upon the attunement of chakra. So in my class, actually, I give that as a fun exercise to people. I'll give you an example. There are two people working in the same company, making same amount of salary, reporting to same boss, doing the same thing, living in the same neighborhood, having two kids, everything is same. But one of them is saying, you know what, I'm going to buy BMW, whatever happens. And I'm going to change BMW every 3 years, whatever happens. Good. And the other guy said, you know what, that's fine. Kia is also doing good these days. I'll save some money, I'll go with Kia. Why is that difference? They're making the same thing, they're living in the same area, they're spending the same thing. Why there is such a difference? So the answer to that lies with the attunement of chakra. See, the guy who is little overactive in the Swadhisthana chakra, he is kind of a pleasure-loving guy. He will say, you know, today is the day. I don't care what happens tomorrow. I like being in BMW. Okay, fine. So for that guy, Swadhisthana chakra is dominant. For the other guy, who will say, you know what, I'm really worried about my kids, their education. So I love them. I want to see them grow. So instead of that, buying a BMW, what I will do is I will save that money and put that in a bank, and then my kids will do well. See, that's a sign of a hyperactive Anahata chakra. Nothing is good or bad. It's all about which chakra you are overly active. So it's a fun exercise. There are various leaders in the world. I mean, there are humanitarians, there are socialist people, there are capitalist people. Simple example. Atal Bihari Vajpayee was our prime minister. And Narendra Modi is our prime minister. Both of them belong to the same party. They grew up with the same teachings, they carry the same values, they have the same agenda of life. They are different people. The way they behave, the way they talk is different. Why? Because they are more dominant in different chakras. If you closely look at Atal Bihari Vajpayee, he is like kind of Anahata chakra guy. He will have more concern for somebody else. He will have more affinity even for his enemy. And if you look at Narendra Modi, my understanding is he is absolutely fantastic orator. He is so much active or powerful in his Vishuddhi chakra that he can dominate on things. He is also prominent on Manipur chakra. He is such a powerful guy. Look at it this way. If you compare Narendra Modi with Indira Gandhi. So Indira Gandhi is, my understanding is, she is much more dominant on her Manipur chakra. So Manipur chakra talks about the people who live in their Manipur chakra, they are all about power. They are the doers in the world. They will make things happen around them. They will make you run. They themselves will run. They will make other people around them also run. So these are the people who are dominant in their Manipur chakra. And I think Indira Gandhi was a very good example of that. Does that answer your question? Does that give you a perspective of, it's a fun exercise, and everybody has their own circle, different people around them. So we can use these simple test techniques. Okay, when we get a news, like there is an earthquake and like 50,000 people are in trouble. On day one, we start feeling like, oh, you know what, this is so bad, I should go there and help them. That's day one. That means on day one, you are so much moved by the news that your Anahata chakra becomes hyperactive. And you suddenly start showing concern for those people. And slowly, next day you will say, what will I do there? Anyway, Red Cross is going there. So what I will do is, let me send out like a check of $10,000. So that way, I don't have to go, but they will get help. You see the transformation? Now you are moving your existence from Anahata chakra all the way to a little bit Vishuddhi chakra. You start talking about it. And then at the end of the day, you will say, you know what, I'm such a small guy in this world. America is helping, Russia is helping, everybody is helping those guys. Yeah, poor guys. Oh, let's do one thing. Let me send a $5 check. I'm good. Let's close the matter. I'm at Anahata chakra. I'm doing all my calculations. If instead of sending those $10,000, what will happen if I save those $10,000? Will I be able to buy BMW or not? See, that's our existence. That's changing. That's changing. So that's the very purpose and the nature of a chakra. Yeah.
So Kulkarni will be around even after lunch. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to discuss again.
Absolutely, yeah.
Can we have one double session of Surya Namaskara?
I will be happy to do that. I will be happy to do that.
The correct position you want, because everybody has access. We do it in a hurry and we do it for him. So it should be shown what is the correct position.
So there are some students of
Yes,
students can show or he can also show. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We would like to thank Mr. Kulkarni to come here and enlighten us and spend his time. Nikhil, please accept the small token of appreciation.